I'm doing it right now. We live. Now let's see what happens.
All right, all right, all right.
You want to go night night?
Wanna go night night? All right, all right. Man, that was one of the funniest things, man. When he did that, talking
I'm
about his
not a
daddy
I'm
came in
not a
there.
I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan, but that stand up that he did, that special he did, that's probably one of the funniest things he did, man. In my opinion. I mean, what was the name of it? What was the name of it?
Laugh at my pain. Was
Yeah,
that
that's
it?
it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was one of the to me that's one of the funniest ones he ever did. I'm not a fan of the rest of them. Um, he's okay in movies, you know that sort
What
of
you
thing.
what you think about them? What you think about them PSNY 12s, bro?
The gray ones,
The gray ones. Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that for that
Okay. I
price.
just wanted to see if you. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not
I saw
bad.
that for that price. That's not bad at all, man. And knowing who that,
No, it looks like he take care of all this stuff too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Knowing that person, that they gonna come out A1 steak sauce on
Yeah.
everything. Retro
Yeah.
thought form, impromptu. Hey man, we just checking on y'all, man. See how y'all doing, man. We ain't been live in a minute, so just come through. You know, quarantine black.
It's just hot. Just plain old hot.
It's plain old hot. That's it.
Just plain old hot.
I seen you though on BR Kicks Instagram live, man. I seen you, displaying some OG stuff.
Man,
Yeah, I see you, bro. I see
man, I
you.
ain't do nothing, man.
I see you.
I'm just trying to represent us. You
Look
know what
at
I'm saying?
you
I
had
hope
the
I made you
chat.
proud.
You
Hope I
had the
made you
chat.
proud.
Hey man, look, just the fact that you was on there, man, on a broad scale like that. You had the chat throwing up the flame emojis, throwing up 99 flame emojis.
Oh, I ain't even see all that, bro. I was trying to just display my stuff.
I want to say one of them said you actually won. BX was good, bro.
Uh-oh.
I think one of them said you actually won. So hey, you know, it is what it is. You
Oh, I
represent.
ain't see that. I ain't see that. Oh,
What's that?
you remember the old school?
Oh, they say you win. You win.
BX.
Oh man.
I mean, I just had to go get on there and represent, man, because they were just showing a lot of hype beast stuff and a lot of ones, and I kept putting in the chat, man, it's something different over here, man. It's something different. Because matter of fact, when I saw you in there, I said, man, put Black Ass African on if you want to see something different. But you ain't never respond, so I said he must have hopped in and hopped out real quick.
Yeah, I hopped right out. You know what I'm saying? I
So,
hopped in, and when they do stuff like that and they just showing like stuff that everybody has, or like you said, the hype beast stuff, I tend to just fall right back out, man. Then I fall back in and see if somebody else shows something different. And lo and behold, I hopped right in at the right time. I wish I would have caught you when you first got on there though, but hey man,
yeah,
you rep for the home team. You rep for the home team. I
I
give you that.
appreciate that, brother.
I give you that.
I appreciate that. I
Yeah.
thank you. I thank
Like
you.
like 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 my boy said down in New Orleans. This was his favorite saying. Shit. Oh man.
Uh,
Oh, shout out to Bo in New Orleans, man. I don't know if he's looking at this or if he even look at YouTube. He was old. He was an old dude too, man. I think it was like 2015, something like that, when I worked down there. He's like,
yeah,
man, he's probably about 5'4", and he was a boxer. And
really.
he had our supervisor scared of him because he, with a short guy, they always got that, the saying that they always got that short man complex. So he would talk real
Yeah.
loud and brash. You know what I'm saying? Get his point across. They always got that short man complex. Hey, shout out to Bo, man, in New Orleans, man. Um, like I said, man, we just came on. Nothing, nothing extravagant. Just came on. Just trying to see what's going on with everybody. Uh, Waiting on a few people to jump in here. You know what I'm saying? BX
BX
said,
said Tim Duncan phones coming back. Which one's BX?
yeah, which
The
one?
because he had what didn't he have like some foam tempos or something like that?
The
Some
first
foam
one,
foam up tempos.
the first ones that came out was I think it was the up tempo total max or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like that silver with the black outlines. That was like his first, I guess you say, official shoe in 1999, 2000. I think it came out a few years back, and I'm guessing that's what he's talking about. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything like that. I really don't even keep up on releases, man. To tell you the truth.
You said the ones that released in '98.
Them the same ones, Dan. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look that up, man. Hopefully they do them right. You know, with those, like just say like the ones he's talking about right now, it would be dope if they actually came back in the OG box instead of just their regular generic Nike box that they bringing everything out in. Like, let me ask you something: the Trainer 3 lows that you got, how the box look on those?
Oh, it's the new orange box, the newer. Yeah,
It would be nice if they would have went back to that striped logo box.
But you know, they on shoes like that, I don't feel like that they really are. You know, they quietly coming out. They're not really pushing them like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just that he said, "Does the box make a sneakers better?" For us, BX, we kind of like when they go back to the old school box, like the Air Max 90s, the OG colorways that they've been releasing back out. They put them in them. Show them what, like, you got one of them small boxes, handy black. They putting them in the smaller boxes, but people are complaining, saying that the smaller box is messing up the form of the shoe. But that's how they used to come back in the day. See that box that he's holding up? That looks like what some slides will come in today. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But they used to cram them shoes in there like that. You know what I mean? That's the OG orange box. You see how that shoe is in there? So I like them shoes, man. You need to let me get them. I like it. I like it a lot.
Would you say I need to let you get these?
Yeah, man. You know, I just feel like sometimes, man, with this platform that we own, man, I just feel like, man, sometimes we just need to exchange shoes, man. You know, you give me a pair, you know, for my birthday or Father's Day, and you know, I give you that pair back for your birthday or Father's Day.
We're gonna call them both ours, but I'm just keeping them in my house.
Oh man. Well, I guess so. Yeah, man.
While we on the subject of swapping shoes, did you pick up anything? Did you want to show up a couple of pickups while we on here?
Yeah, I'll show these real quick. Found these at a pretty decent price. And then I found out you was watching these also. I was like, what a coinky dink. Yeah. I picked up the Bo Jackson SC Trainer 2. SC Trainer 2.
God, dog, he done stole my shoes.
That's a beautiful thing right there, man.
Oh yeah.
When you see that on there, and then when you see that it's like it's on there good. What do you call that? It's sticking out a little bit.
It's in there embossed.
Yeah.
Man, you know, like I said, I had that shoe and I bought it from New Orleans. It's a spot in New Orleans on Canal Street called Sports Plus, but I think they didn't change the name since then.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought that shoe. Like when I saw it, it just came out. Boom, got it. 120 out the door. Man, I didn't cut grass in that thing. Changed some oil. I did a little roofing. I even grilled in them shoes. And guess what? Guess what I did with them? I threw them away.
What?
Them right there, them trainers you got?
Dang.
I hate I did that, bro. I hate I did it. Instead of me just sitting there, just go in here and clean it or whatever, I should have did it, bro. But it is what it is. That's what else you got? Oh, that's all you got.
Picked these up for a pretty good price. I've been kind of looking for these. The 2 lows.
Okay, then. Them twos.
Leather's pretty good on these. Leather looks pretty soft.
Chicago's it. You know,
Yeah, slept on. These are slept on.
yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, now when people say a slept on shoe, now that's a slept on shoe.
That's a slept on shoe.
Well, exactly. They comfortable.
Yeah. What about you though, bro? Yeah, they are. They are. They are. What
Me,
you looking like over there, man?
I actually got
What kind of quarantine pickups do you have?
I actually got something that I was waiting on. Well, I paid for it last Monday. So I hit him up and I hit him up, I think it was Sunday. And I said, hey man, I paid for this like a week ago and you down in Tampa, Florida. Can I get my stuff? Oh man, I forgot to ask you for your address. My address is in my PayPal.
I know, right?
But anyway, he did it I guess you say 2-day shipping. And it is hold on.
Man.
I had to grab these, man. I had to grab them, bro. Then I got the other one, which is
the creamsicle.
oh yeah, I had to grab them, man. So I'm gonna wait this to work tomorrow because this one here will be like out and about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait this one tomorrow at work because, like I said, I'm working in the hospital right now. So
yeah, you definitely need one.
Yeah, and they requiring us to do it anyway because they saw us walking in, and you know the nurse is doing like this.
They were like, "Oh no!"
They was like, your mask." So we had to put a mask on. And my second one, which I got a few, but I'm gonna save it. But my second one, if you looked at the Retro Talk Forum story, you'll see a couple of references of this sneaker. Well, this brand. I'm not gonna say actually sneaker, but this brand. But it is these boys here.
Troops.
Mm-hmm. When I saw these, I was like, yo, let me grab those right quick.
Black and gold box.
I actually like that box better than the newer box.
Them the DMP troops, huh?
The
DMP troops, huh? Okay. You need a jacket, bro.
Yeah, I need a blue jacket, bro. I got the red.
Is that suede?
No,
it's suede or leather.
It's like a pebbled leather. Now,
okay.
I got the red pair, but it's a newer version of this shoe. Check this out, bro. I thought this was slick right here.
Oh yeah, they got the where you can see through it.
Yeah, it's like an air bubble. It was their version of the air. I thought that was slick right there. I mean, it's hard as shit because this is what they used back in the day.
Right.
You know what
I remember.
And I would rather them go back to that, but you know,
they used to have it in the heel, right?
Exactly. I talked to one of the guys. I don't know who it was, but it was somebody on World of Truth on Instagram. I asked him. I said, "Well, why can't you bring the cooling system technology back?" You know, they was like, "You know how much that'll cost us to bring that back?" I'm like, if you're doing these retros and you trying to get them close as possible, why not do that? But I understand that, you know, the cost of material and all this other good stuff probably gets to the point where they don't want to spend that money.
Yeah, the material probably wasn't like it used to be back in the day.
I put it like this: less is more.
Yeah.
And the leather on these is way, and I mean way better than the red ones I got. The red ones was like a 2017-18 release. These are 2008, and I like these better.
Oh, okay.
I like these better because they came out with the red pair, but the red pair doesn't have that air bubble. They came out with a red pair, and they came out with a yellow pair like this with that so-called air bubble right here in the arch.
Okay. Yeah, I got something else on the way. I can't wait till that gets here. It might be here Saturday, so that's something I have been kind of looking for a while. So that's a dope pickup. What else you got, man? Show something else. Show one more. You said you trying to save it?
Can I blow this one up? No pause.
Man, we ain't pausing in 2020. Everything, I mean, there's much crap going on in 2020, man. You don't need to pause.
That's why I said no pause. Check this out though.
What you got? Oh, okay. Got it autographed, huh?
Mm-hmm. Got that John Hancock on that thing.
Look at that Jordan, that warm-up suit, man.
That's the same jacket we got.
Lord.
1990. That's the same jacket we got.
That thing. I need the pants to go with it.
Yeah. I need the pants and the prototype 5s. Fire Red 5s with that patch on the tongue. I need that. I wonder where those at though, for real.
In the vault.
They need to bring them out the vault, man, because I know somebody got them.
They are in the vault, brother.
Somebody got them. But let's see. I got one more. I mean, it's kind of huge, but
what you got?
You know I love my Bucks, man.
Oh, okay.
You know I love my Bucks. Super Bowl champs from 2002.
Man. What you gonna do? Change the oil? Put that down when you change the oil?
You want to get cut, don't you? Like Della Reese, you want to get cut, don't you?
You want to get cut. Oh, man.
I had to grab it, man. I had to grab it. People talking about something, like people that don't know me and they see me in the street might be wearing my hats and stuff. They'd be like,
right.
They'd be like, "Oh, you glad?" Oh no, they saying you a bandwagoner. No. Check my credentials. That's all you gotta do. Check my credentials.
Right. Check the credentials.
You know.
Yeah, check the credentials.
So, what are you thinking about how ESPN is banking off, in my opinion, the Last Dance docuseries?
Shoot, I think they were smart by, man. For one, that's all people been talking about lately. Is on sports shows and everything, talking about, Michael Jordan and stuff like that.
Right.
Pretty much they've been pretty much talking about the Last Dance. So I think they were smart by doing it. You know what I mean? Because when was it supposed to come out? Like later this year?
I heard December.
It was going to be that late?
That's what I heard, which I didn't understand. And the reason why I didn't understand why December, because it's going to take away from a lot of the, if the pandemic wasn't going on like it did, it will take away from a lot of the actual live basketball that you will see, the games. I mean, a lot of people don't look at basketball that early in the season, but you got some diehard basketball fans that want to see that all 82 games or, whatever games they can catch. And I think it was a lifesaver for them because, like you said, they ain't have nothing else to talk about but stuff that's going back in time. And when they brought that series from, I'm guessing, December up until now, it's like all eyes are on ESPN right now.
Yeah.
And and to me, you got to look at it. All these sports shows that's on ESPN network, all they doing is regurgitating everything about the Last Dance. And and me personally, I was like, man, we need something to look at. We need something to look at because I do like looking at the past or the old highlights of games, NFL games, stuff like that. But it's only so much, live TV you can look at. There's only so much movies you can look at in a day. There's only so much series you can look at or binge watch. But when they came out with that, and I was like, oh snap, they finna do this shit. And I didn't like when we first saw it come on that first Sunday. I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it's just gonna be for that one Sunday and that was it. But when they said 2 episodes for 5 weeks,
yeah,
I was like, they
yeah,
smart. They spreading it out. They smart.
yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. You know, it's the dope. It's dope, bro. I kind of wish it wouldn't end. You know what I mean? But uh, and I know this is something that we're gonna talk about later on. But man, it's a lot more raw, uncut footage of Mike, and you know, it's probably changing a lot of people's perception about him.
Yeah.
Some good, some bad. You know what I mean? And it the thing that I see a lot is that LeBron's name keeps being brought up. Caddy,
What's good, Caddy?
what's good, man? Congratulations, my brother, man. Shout out to Cadillac Jackson, man, with the new
Jack.
addition, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. First of all, before we go any further, man, congratulations again on your bundle of joy, Mr. Cadillac Jackson, man. Bundle of joy. I'm glad everything is working out in y'all favor. God got you. Like we said, we're gonna pray it into existence.
Yes, man. Beautiful baby boy, man. Shout out to Caddy, man. That's our brother right there, man. That's our brother. Hey, you know what I mean? You know, keep us updated, brother. Keep us updated.
A lot of LeBrons when he go up in age.
Yeah, exactly.
He gonna a lot of LeBrons, bro.
Yeah, ain't no telling how many you got right now. Shoot.
You ain't never.
Yeah, Caddy, we just hopped on here real quick, man. We just doing an impromptu live real quick, man. We ain't really talking about nothing. We was gonna come back this Sunday, but we decided to wait for the next Sunday. And we'll probably be
May 24th. That Sunday.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, May 24th.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, be safe.
Yeah, we're gonna
and make sure you got your mask on. I'm pretty sure you do. Take care of your wife, man, and your new bundle of joy. I know you're happy, man.
Yeah, man.
I can see it in your face. I can tell in your voice. Hey, man. We at Retro Talk, man, congratulate you and your bundle of joy, man.
Facts, brother, man. Love you too, bro.
Love you too, bro.
Definitely, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But
much
go
love
ahead,
to Caddy, man, and his wife.
Go ahead, finish up what you were saying.
No, I was saying, you know, I just don't understand why LeBron's name keeps getting brought up all the time. You know, with this documentary, and
I mean,
you know, why they keep comparing LeBron. I mean, it's like I used to be one of the ones that used to always argue about GOAT status. But now I'm like, man, it is what it is, man. You know, both of them played in different eras. You can't really compare the two. They played different positions. LeBron got 3 years ahead of Mike.
Yeah.
As far as like stats wise, because LeBron came straight out of high school.
Right.
Jordan went to college.
Right.
And the thing that people keep saying is that Jordan was not a winner straight out the gate. I mean, the NBA was different back then. You know, Jordan had to learn to not be selfish with the basketball in order to win.
Right.
And me personally, I feel like LeBron looked at Jordan and Kobe and said, okay, I'm going to play different from them. I'm going to be more of a facilitator out the gate and not be this dominant scorer like Jordan and Kobe was. Jordan and Kobe was like, look, you either going to ride with me or you got to get off. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? That's how Jordan was. You know what I mean? And then I saw, like, I really don't want to get into the documentary like that, not yet anyway, but I will say this part, like that one, the last, I think it was episode 7, where where Jordan was talking and he said, look, he was like, look, this is like, I'm not quoting him word for word, but he was like, you know, if you want to say I'm a tyrant, then so be it. He was like, that's you, because you never won anything. He said, because you never wanted anything, which I was like, whoa, buddy. And then he was like, so I pulled people when they didn't want to be pulled. I pushed when they didn't want to be pushed. And he was like his teammates that came along, they didn't endure what he endured. And I kind of agree with him on that because Jordan went through a lot of pain playing the way he did. And he was like, if you don't want to play that way, then don't play. And he act like he was about to start crying. And that's how much emotion that he had when he thought about playing the game, and that's how much he wanted to win.
Right.
Now, some of the stuff that he did and said, I don't agree with, but that's just how it was back then. You know what I'm saying?
Make the free throw, ho.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
I was like, did he just call that man a hoe?
It's like he was kind of like pushing him to stand up for himself. You know what I mean?
That's what I took out of it.
That's what I took out of it. But on the same note, it's like, okay, you probably went a little too far in a lot of instances. Because I did see where I think it was Bill Winnington. He was like, "Let's get this straight. Jordan was an a-hole.
Mm-hmm.
He crossed the boundaries on more than several occasions." He said, "But at the end, he's a great teammate."
Right.
So
what was the big man that he supposedly beat up? Was it Bill? I mean, was it Weir Purdue?
I don't know if it was Will. I think it may have been. I don't know if he beat him up, but I know they probably got into an argument or a fight or something.
They said that they were throwing them things. So I don't know.
Well, I know
I want to say it was him or Luke Longley, one of the two.
It may have been in the second three-peat, so it could have been one of them two. I know it's one of them two. I know the first one he didn't really care for Bill Cartwright too much because
man,
he was like I didn't want the ball in Bill's hands with 2 or 3 seconds.
Who does?
When they were talking about that triangle offense.
Man, that dude had the unorthodox ass shot.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But no, bro, I'm enjoying it, man. What do you think about it so far?
It's must see TV. It's the talk of the town. It's making Jordan relevant all these years later, even more than what he is now.
Yeah,
you can throw LeBron in it, but LeBron, I don't think he's gonna ever live to that stature of Michael Jordan, in my opinion. I don't have nothing against LeBron, but I'm tired of all the comparisons. There's no such thing as a GOAT. GOAT is an opinion, not a fact. That's just how I look at it. So when you say Michael Jordan and the Bulls, he endured so much. Like you said earlier, he endured so much in his early years. I never seen LeBron get beat up like Jordan did. I mean, as far as like going through these rough teams that held them down, because pretty much everybody in the Eastern Conference, when LeBron came in, the Eastern Conference was the laughing stock of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the teams in the West was winning. What team from 2000 until 2010 in the East that actually won the NBA championship? I'll wait.
What you had Detroit and Boston. Those was like the two teams that probably gave them the most competition.
That's it. But they didn't. But to me, they wasn't that team that LeBron had to get over the hump. Like how Mike had went all those wars with Boston at first, and then especially Detroit, and then when he did get on top, he still had to fight wars with Indiana, the New York Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I don't see.
Yeah, the Knicks used to beat him up pretty good too.
You can't compare that to LeBron.
I mean, don't get me wrong. LeBron does get beat up. He's just so athletic that it looks like it don't really phase him. You know what I mean? LeBron, that's a big boy. You know, he's a big boy. I I'll say this about LeBron: he's probably the most athletic NBA player we've ever seen.
Facts. I give you that. Facts. But if you was to tell me, or if you was to ask me, which player, in my opinion, do I think is better, I'm going with Michael Jordan. The one thing Mike got over him is he got heart and he's got a head. He's got that mentality.
Yeah.
He got the killer mentality. LeBron don't have that killer mentality. He might cut it on for a smidget, then he'll turn it right back off.
In my opinion, both of them needed their teammates to win. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of superstar, in my opinion. Look at the match.
But see, for the longest, you know, a lot of people were saying that Jordan kind of like did it by himself for the most part, with other than Scottie Pippen. But this documentary is showing that Jordan is human, that he needed his teammates. When he said, "Hey," when Pippen was out, he's like, "Hey, Rodman, I need you to step it up."
Right.
You know what I mean? And then he ended up having to learn to trust his teammates to shoot, like Paxson at first, and then Steve Kerr at the end.
Right.
And the last three Pete. You know what I mean? And because Doug Collins was pretty much give Michael the ball and everybody else move out the way pretty much.
That was the mentality of that, I guess you'd say, the first 4 years, because he came in the league in 84, right? So from 84 to 89, pretty much, it was give the ball to Mike and move out the way.
If you notice, all in the first, I guess it was the first episode when Jordan got in the league, and they was down, and he was talking about that game. I think it was like his second or third game in the league, rookie season, and he was like, "Okay, these guys is giving up already. We down by 10 points. It's like 2 or 3 minutes left," and Jordan brought him back and won. Probably from that day right there, he was like, "Okay, I got to do this all by myself because these crabs ain't fixing to play." And then the next year, they made it to the playoffs, and they got beat by Boston in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
So Jordan was like, "Okay, I got to put everything on my shoulders, and that's how we got to win."
All right.
But it wasn't until later on when they drafted Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant, and you know they started putting these other players in place, that Phil Jackson came in and said, "Hey, you know, him and Tex Winter, they came in with the triangle, and they was like, man, you got to start trusting your teammates." And
I look at it like this too. A lot of people might not like him, but I think Jerry Krause is a genius when it came to putting that team together, because he knew like what needed to be done. Okay, I got this superstar athlete on my team, so now I need to put the right pieces around him that I guess you'll say that he's lacking in. So he's lacking in outside shooting, because you know Jordan always drove to the hole. Mm-hmm. So if you get the double team to come in and you got a man wide open on the 3-point line, I can kick that mug out to Kerr. That was Steve Kerr came in, or John Paxson. I'm sorry, John.
Yeah,
but
Paxson,
John was already there.
Yeah, he came. Yeah, he came later on.
But you have to, you know, that was the whole mentality of trying to get him to trust his teammates. But it took Phil Jackson and that whole triangle offense, which I think is one of the best offenses out there. But one team couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
One team had the triangle offense and they couldn't do it. Can you name that?
I was gonna say, who was that?
The New York Knicks. The reason why is because when Phil came and he was the president of basketball operations.
Oh, that was later on. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You got Carmelo. You had Tyson Chandler. You had Amari Stoudemire. Who's gonna pass the ball?
Yeah, you definitely got to have some passers to run that triangle. You know what I mean? And
so that's the
they had some good players that could pass the ball. Yeah,
that's the difference between that triangle offense later years as opposed to the Lakers and the Bulls. The Lakers had Shaq was an underrated passer. He was an underrated passer. But you go forward to Tyson Chandler, all he did was block shots, rebounds, and catch alley-oops. That's it. Amari Stoudemire, he liked to be on the block. He tried to dunk on you. That's it. Melo, bully ball. I'm not passing the ball once I get it. I mean, that's my favorite player right now besides Dame Dollar. But you're not passing, you're not making your teammates better. So that's the reason why. And if you notice in that documentary or docuseries, it said that it took the Bulls a year to perfect that triangle offense. So I wonder how long did it take the Lakers when they first got into that offense? I wonder how long did it take them to perfect it? I mean, for some reason, it works because every time you see that triangle offense outside of the New York Knicks, you got 3 straight championships.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you only seen 2 teams do it, and they had the same coach.
Exactly.
Because I think there's others. I think there's others that may have tried to implement the triangle, but they just couldn't do it like that.
Because you can't teach it like Tex Winter teached it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, he's the mastermind behind it. He's the mastermind behind it.
Phil Jackson just being master. You know what I'm saying? Hey man,
he's the one that was able to get all the personalities in line. You know what I mean?
He was the ego checker.
Yeah. But that's what made that team work. You know what I mean? That's what made that team work because, you know, just take Dennis Rodman, for instance. When he came to that team, they knew what type of animal he was. You know what I mean? When it come to playing on the court, he was a beast.
Who that said that they didn't want him on the team? Was it Scotty?
Oh, yeah, Pippen. He had to apologize to Pippen.
Yeah.
Before he came on the team.
Because of that hard foul, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think Pip wanted him on the team because it was probably still some bad blood from Detroit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was definitely a beast, man. I mean, when you can go through a game and he ain't got to worry about scoring, you know, the man got 0 points, 21 rebounds, and then he frustrating one of your big men on the opposite team, getting in their head, and they about ready to fight and get thrown out the game. That's it.
I know with Rodman, the one person that he used to get up under their skin so much was Karl Malone.
Yes. Yes. Facts.
Karl Malone hated that dude, bro. I mean, even with Shaq, but Shaq was big enough. You know what I'm saying? But Karl Malone was big in weight wise, but they was almost the same height. He still gave Karl Malone fits.
All kind of fits, bro.
Man, which I'm not a big Karl Malone fan. I really never liked him or the Utah Jazz. I don't even like the word Utah. I hate to say it like that, but I just never liked Karl Malone. It's just something about him I just didn't like. So I just knew Dennis Rodman gave that man fits. He gave Alonzo Mourning fits when Alonzo Mourning was playing with the Charlotte Hornets. Then he went out to Miami, but it was more with Miami.
Yeah.
It was more with Miami. And who else?
I saw a little video clip today where they were showing where Rodman and Alonzo had got into it. That's crazy that you said that because I think they were battling for a rebound and Rodman kind of like fell on him. Next thing you know, Alonzo pushing the man in the head, like get off me. You know what I'm saying? So
we have to thank Madonna for actually bringing out Dennis Rodman's persona.
Man, somebody did it.
She did it because, like in '94, when he left, when he left Detroit and got signed by San Antonio, that's when they started dating, and then that's when you start seeing the changes. Because then he started dyeing his head, and that was, anything different back in the day was like, wow, hold on, he's weird. That's what it is. People dyeing their hair now is, it ain't nothing as opposed to 25 plus years ago. Yeah. And next thing you know, he started getting the piercings and started getting the tattoos. You know what I'm saying? He was living that real bad boy life that he wanted to do in Detroit, but he didn't have no way to express himself like that. So Madonna came through there. Hey, guess what?
Yeah, she turned him out.
She got that Erykah Badu syndrome.
She turned him out. She did something to him.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's been a dope series. I know we're gonna go more in depth about it later on, but
Oh yeah.
it's been dope, bro. I got all of them recorded. I've been watching them. Ain't nothing else really been on, so I've been watching them. Back to back, and just breaking stuff down, looking at stuff again.
So let me ask you this, Dan. I'm gonna probably do this again. Don't say all of them. So, but so far, what is your best, or what is the best episode that you saw so far? You was gonna say all of them. I like all of them.
It's kind of hard to say. I mean, I like the one about the father's. I like the one where he was talking about his dad. That one was kind of emotional. You know what I mean?
Was that 7?
I think that was 7. Yeah. 7. I know everybody's saying that number 5 is their favorite because of the shoe thing. But I mean, it's kind of hard to say which one is my favorite. I did kind of like the first one, where it was breaking down, his rookie year and how he came into the league, and and then they saying MJ snitching on everybody. Snitching on everybody.
Hey.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest takeaway from it. Everybody saying MJ's a snitch.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
They up in there doing coke and stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, man? What's good?
Yeah, you got the coke line, you got the weed line. So yeah. What up, Rice? Appreciate you stopping through, man. Yeah.
Even when they was
just checking in, bro, man. Just doing a quick check in.
Even when they was sitting back in the locker room, they already had their suits on and stuff, and they cracked open that Miller Lite. Jordan going in then. Talking about, yeah, you had some drink. Some was getting drunk at halftime. I was like, damn.
Ain't a man. He said smoking cigarettes. They say they get cigarettes from the coaches. Which he probably wasn't lying though.
Yeah, knowing him, he probably wasn't, bro. He probably wasn't.
Yeah, he probably wasn't lying.
I was like, damn. But like I said, when it comes to him, the two people in his life that can tell him what to do and he do it for his own benefit is his mom and his dad. You look at it, anything they say, Jordan doing.
Yeah.
He wanted to go to the deep.
That's one thing about him. He valued his parents' opinion and what they had to say. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So which one is your favorite so far?
5. You already said it. 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I like the way. If it wasn't for them incorporating Mars Blackman into the Jordan line, I don't think it would be where it is today. I don't think it would be so popular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it meshed. First of all, without even getting a check from them, this man put the Jordan 1s in his movie, his first movie. Right. It took somebody to show somebody, hey, look at this. This guy got, look at his character. He's he's from Brooklyn. He got the Jordan 1s on. Next thing you know, this man getting a call. Hey, man, we'd like for you to direct a commercial for us using your character for our sneaker line. How dope is that?
Yeah.
And this is an upstart Spike Lee.
Yeah.
This is an upstart Spike Lee using his own money to bring out She's Gotta Have It. This was way before School Days.
Yeah.
Even in School Days, they had a few Jordans in that. And then, the pinnacle was Do the Right Thing. So
yeah.
Like I said, to me, Spike Lee pushed that brand forward. With the with the one, even him not even being in the 1-2 commercials, still he already pushed the 1 in his movie. I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, he could have pushed the 2s, which I can't remember if the 2s was in, because you remember he directed Doing the Butt video, and I want to say I seen
okay
in that. I'm not for sure, but I know he directed that because he did have the medicine balls on.
Yeah.
And then when he came around to the 3, game over. Game over. So he didn't went from. So let's count how many commercials or shoes he's been a part of. So he's been part of the 3s, as commercial wise, I guess you'll say. The 3s, the 4s, 5s, 6s. I think they stopped at the 7, 8. I want to say the 9s, but I'm not for sure. And then they jumped all.
Well, if you look, if you remember, the Spizikes is all the Jordans that Spike had something to do with. So
I can't remember him with the 9s though.
No, I don't think he did have anything to do with 9. I know it's the 3s, the 4s, the 5s, the 6s,
and the 20s.
And then Bugs Bunny came into play with the 7s. In the 20s, wasn't it?
The 20s, yeah. Because it was the 20th anniversary of Jordan Brand. But I'm trying to. So why would they use the 9s? I can't remember. He had to be a part of that 9 some kind of way, because why would they use the back tab and that circle icon of the 9s on the back heel of the Spizike? Because that's a 9. That's the only characteristic from the 9 that they took.
Is that on the Spizikes?
Mm-hmm. I had to do right things like Spizikes.
Yeah, but that had his emblem on the back of it, the 40 acres and a.
But it was still off the 9 though, because of the pull tab in the back, and it had that circle. Even though it had his 40 acres and a mule on one side, and had the Morris Blackman character on the other side. I don't have any Spizikes. I wish I had the OG Christmas colorway. That's the only one I want.
Yeah, I used to have the second one that came out, the black with the green toe, and then I had the all grays.
That's the one I want, with the black one with the green and red. That's the one I want. The OG color. That's the one I want. I don't like the white ones. It's too much white for me.
Yeah.
I might have to look that up and see, how was he a part of that Jordan 9? I gotta look that up. But I'm enjoying it. Like everybody else saying, I don't want it to end. It's funny. Okay, let me ask you this. What one thing throughout these whole episodes so far has stuck out to you? Like if somebody said, what was the thing that you remember on Last Dance, and your answer would be?
Oh, Mike's language.
Yeah.
His language. That's pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the one that stands out the most.
I was like, ooh, he needs some soap in his mouth.
Man, yeah, he got a potty mouth.
Man, dirty.
Yeah. That's probably the most memorable thing, and of course, like I said, people saying that he's snitching on people, which he ain't holding nothing back. I tell you that.
He's damn
you know what I'm saying? He ain't holding nothing back. I tell you that. So, yeah, for the most part, you know what I mean. His language, and I guess you could say how he talked to his teammates.
Right.
That's probably
the one for me. Have you noticed his eyes?
Oh yeah, that's probably from them years of him not getting sleep.
You think?
Yeah.
I also noticed how he was a big cigar smoker.
Yeah, I don't think he probably started doing that until like after his championship and all that. Because
I would think so. Yeah,
what I mean. He would be smoking cigars before the games. It looked like sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, don't you want your breath? Yeah,
but I think for the most part, I'm not I'm not a cigar smoker, so I don't know. But I think most of them cigars you don't really inhale. You really smoking for the taste.
Taste, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, also, I didn't know that
You know,
after he
I don't think he had any of that wacky tobacco in there.
I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah. What were you saying, bro? My bad.
Also, I didn't know. I mean, I ain't gonna. We're not gonna go too deep into this. Probably the last thing. But I didn't know after he retired and he started doing Space Jam that they actually built him his own set with the full basketball court, all the weights, just a whole like a training facility. I never knew that. You know what I'm saying? Until this, docu-series came out. That's one of the things that kind of stuck out because I was like, they really wanted him to do that. So if they didn't do it with Mike, who would they do it with if they didn't get him? Or would it have even came out?
That's a good question.
And I see LeBron is starting to throw out little Space Jam hints and teasers and stuff now. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah.
That's like Soldier Boy remaking Juice.
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say about that one is like, wow.
I mean, like I said, I don't have nothing against him. Just come out with your own movie.
Yeah.
You're trying to be so much like this man that you're wearing his number and you starring in a movie bearing the same name that he did. And the thing about Soldier Boy is I heard it was probably about 10 years ago. It was a rumor that he was supposed to play Bishop in the new version of Juice. And I was like, if they do that, I'm going to kill somebody.
I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, this was probably about 10 years ago, something like that. Nah.
Yeah, I ain't heard that one.
Nah, Superman on out the window. No, don't do that. Hey, just fall on out the screen. Look.
For real.
No, don't do that. I was like, bruh, they better not do that shit, man. They finna mess up a fucking a cult, in my opinion, a cult hood classic. They finna mess a classic up, man. Don't do that. That's like somebody coming in, one of these new rappers coming in and doing Boys in the Hood and playing Doughboy. You can't do that.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll dig a little deep into this Last Dance docu-series. Hope everybody enjoyed this little impromptu that we had going on. We've finna reach the hour mark. Anything else? Remarks? Anything else you want to bring up, Hop?
No, man, nothing other than, man, y'all just be safe out there, man. And I know they're starting to open stuff back up, and but just be safe, man, because it don't seem like this virus is going anywhere anytime soon. Especially with they opening stuff back up, it's like, and if you wear gloves and a mask, put the mask on all the way, and don't be eating with your gloves. I'm tired of seeing people eating with their freaking gloves on, man. And you see people with their gloves, man, like holding their phone and tapping on it. What's the point of having gloves on if you gonna be all on your phone, man?
Right.
It's like, man, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's all I can say is bruh.
My fries taste like latex.
I saw a chick I worked with the other day, man. She was sitting there eating a biscuit with her gloves on. I'm like, what's the point?
How?
What's the point?
How, Sway? You know what? Think about like Hardee's. Hardee's supposedly make their biscuits from scratch and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Them people be up in there with those gloves on. I hope they got gloves on when they doing it. That's like you going back there, you coming out, getting a biscuit and going out there with your same gloves on and eating it. I mean,
Yeah.
No. I think some people are kind of getting kind of carried away with the whole quarantine and protect yourself. I get it. Some of it is just kind of like, huh? But
Yeah.
like he said, man, just do your due diligence. Make sure you wash your hands. A lot of people don't know, or a lot of people don't do it. But when you like sneeze or cough, that's the proper way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Not all up in the air, trying to fuck up the man's, air, clean air and shit like that.
Man, I don't even scratch my face with my hand no more. I take the inside of my shirt.
I do that too.
I'm like,
I do that, especially when I'm at work, man, because I wear 2 shirts at work.
Yeah.
So I'll grab the inner shirt and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, they are opening up a lot of stuff. They opened us up maybe a week ago, and people are going crazy. We had 4 homicides in 2 days.
Dang.
I said, you know what? This is the right time to stay my ass in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just continue doing what I've been doing. If I need to go somewhere, I will go. That's the reason why I got this. It's crazy, man. And then it's supposed to be a second wave of this thing coming back.
Yeah, man. It's just wash your hands, man. Just wash your hands.
You're supposed to do that anyway.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, now you got to wash them way more. You know
okay,
what I mean?
when we say wash your hands with antibacterial soap, not just regular soap. Antibacterial kills the bacteria,
Right. And hand sanitizer, it's cool to use hand sanitizer, but still wash your hands.
Hand sanitizer, all they're gonna do is just spray it. That's it.
Yeah, just you know what I mean. Just wash your hands. Wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? Look out for the next person. Keep your distance away. Don't be breathing all up on folks and all that type of stuff, man. So, other than that, that's pretty much all I got, bro.
Yeah, me too. This was a good one, just like I said, something to come on, talk a little bit. We ain't been here in a while. So make sure we got something special for the season 3 premiere of Retro Talk Forum. We got something special for y'all. So y'all come back, check us out. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna like this one. It's gonna be dope. And we're gonna have a couple of guests on for season 3, volume 2.
Yeah.
Yes, season 3, volume 2. We're gonna have a couple of guests on, and we're gonna have a dope topic for y'all. So y'all come on back, kick it with us, get your drink, relax, chill out with your boys, and we're gonna go take you back through time in this one. So with that being said, we appreciate y'all for pulling up, just hopping in on this impromptu live that we had, just checking on y'all, see what y'all got going on.
Yeah.
Hey,
everybody who came through.
Let you know we all right. Hoping everybody else, that saw us all okay. Shout out to Cadillac Jackson again on his new bundle of joy that him and his wife have. Young Coop is what they call him.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, y'all be safe, be blessed, stay prayed up. It's your boy Quarantine Black.
Just hot, just plain old hot.
We Retro Talk Forum. We out.